Hello friends, today we're going to solve another problem, and it's going to be this one right here, which is a problem 4 of chapter 4. And basically this problem is about on section 3.10 this code was given, and what basically this code does is takes an input from the user, and it's going to be this ISBN number, and then what this program does is first of all locates the position of these these two dashes, and then what it does is converts this string, which is the input, into numbers, and then uses this formula to calculate this number right here, the last one, and then which is this number. So the program computes this number, and this number is just this last number. Okay, and the problem says part A says if the user input is not 13 characters long, or this is key, or doesn't contain exactly 3 dashes, have the program prompt the user to re-enter the input. The program will repeat the prompt as often as necessary until the input meets this criteria. Okay, I think we can do this. This is, I think, simple. What we're going to do is introduce a while loop, and I'm thinking what I should introduce this while loop. I guess we can introduce it in front of the problem, right? How can we do this? So if we put a while loop here, true, gonna check this input. Well, this input is gonna check this string. If the string doesn't meet this criteria, we'll have to tell the user to re-enter. Okay, let's do this. We're going to do something like true, we open brackets, and we close brackets. Then we ask the user, or what we can do even better, because we have to ask the user to re-enter, so we have to copy this somewhere right here. You see where we're doing this. So we enter this, and then we test if original IBM the length is not equal to 13. If it's not equal, or if it's equal, we don't do anything. If it's not equal, okay, what we do is if the length is not equal, what we're going to do is ask the user to re-enter. So we go here and type system.out, and I'm gonna put this re-enter. And we have to change this. Okay, and then we store that on original input the next line. Okay, and if equal is going to go here, but it seems like we have a problem. What we can do is we can put this outside. It's gonna be inside because of this code problem right here, and quick fix, remove the, why is asking me to remove? So this has 13 characters. Let's see, 1 2, let's go 1 2 5 6 6 9 5 is going to be 4 6 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Well, I think it's here, right? Because it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, string dun dun dun, and then we break. We have to, okay, let's test this code. It should work. So let's put something like it's not equal to 13, so let's put 2, re-enter, and then have to re-enter something similar to the other code, or something like this, I think. Yes, so we put one number and then 3 numbers and then 5 numbers. Okay, so almost parade, but we're missing this OR part. It has to contain 3 dashes. Okay, so we have to do this one. OR. Okay, let's do this original. If original, no, original SVN that equals to, no, it has to be char. Char at index 0 1, it has to be equal, we can put equal like this, equals, right. So why is not working? Because it's a character, so I have to put it like equals to this, and then what position is this one? Or but it says 3 dashes, so that means that we have to count the number of dashes, right? Because it says, wait one second, it says right here that it doesn't contain exactly 3 dashes after prompt to re-enter. Okay, it seems like we have to count the number of dashes. So how do we do this? I think this was a wrong approach. What we have to do is to count the number of dashes. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to declare a variable here, int count 0, and then what we have to do is go through the string and count dashes. Yeah, because it it doesn't specify where the dash should be, so we just need to count. So the school, so the length, and then I plus plus, and then what we do is if original the no, I just keep forgetting ISBN the chart at index I is equal to this chart over here. What we do is we increase the count plus 1, and then once we finish this loop, we go here and we apply the or if count is not equal to 3, we ask the user to re-enter, okay, to re-enter the ISB number. So let's try. Let's say we enter the first character, we enter a dash, 1 2 3 numbers, and then 5 numbers, and then we're supposed to enter just a digit. That's 13 characters, and let's say we forgot to put this dash. Okay, yes, so it's working. Okay, part A is done. Okay, now you have to do part B. So use a loop to calculate the values of the total variable. Use a loop. Oh, this is interesting. So instead of writing all this code, what we have to do is to write a loop. How can we do this? So how many lines do we have? 8, right? 10, 8. I guess on 8. I guess it's 8 lines. And then we're taking from string from 1. So the first 9 strings. Okay. Then we have an actual example here. What? It's not working. This one number 1 2 3. What? It's not working. Yeah, it's working, but why it doesn't work with when I put only numbers, easy numbers? Okay, well, it's working. I don't know what's happening. I will have to just calculate to this total, so we have to put that so we go from strings from position 0 to from 0 to 1, which is this one. 1 to 0 is this, and then multiplies this. 0 to 1. I think it should be this one, right? Because converting this string to integer. So let's see this. Oh, it's 1. This is where zero, one, two, two. How can we do this? Okay, position 1 to 2. Okay. I think I know what is happening here. Okay, in here we're removing the dashes. See? And what is happening that instead of having 13 characters, we only have up to 13 minus 3, which is 10 characters. So we have 10 over here. That's the 10. And we go we go all the way until the one before the last one, which is this 5. And then we have to automate this in a loop. Not automate, but replace it in a loop. So how do we do this? I guess first of all we have to create a loop. 0, comma minus now we have the reduced version. And then what we have to do is use this length, reduce SVN. What I'm thinking is so, and this is going to be equal to total 2. Let's do this. Okay. And then we multiply this times integer parse in substring. It's gonna go from 1, comma, which is I, minus I plus 1. This has to be a number. So I think this should be enough, because once this is 9, is 10. But the loop has to be up to 8. So that means that we have to subtract 2 from here because of the 2 digits, I guess. And then, yeah, I think this should be it. And then, so we don't need this anymore. And this is going to be total 2. And what's going on here? Might have been initial. What is initialized here? Have to initialize it, or let's initialize it with -1. And then let's run it, and let's test it this ISBN number. Oh, it's not getting it. Why is not getting it? I think the problem is this. Quick fish initialize a variable 0. I don't think it's going to work. See? It's not working. It seems like it's not going through the loop. Now it's working. What's going on? Why is it working now and it wasn't working before? Now it's not working. So the problem is in here, it seems like it. So okay. I have to let the nulls close here. Let's see if it works. Okay, now it's working. And we get into Diaz, so our for loops will. Okay, I forgot to add that nulls close. Okay, let's do par C, which basically we check in these two numbers. Rechecking what is the computer number, which is this one right here, and the original number, which is the last one from here. And if they're the same, we have to print something like, if they're the same, if they're not the same, we have to print the ISBN is invalid. If they're the same, it's valid. Okay, simple. Now, so we don't need to print this. Equals to original up. Nope. Either the same. Then we don't need this anymore. Let's delete it so it doesn't get confused with actual code. And then let's run it this one more time. Oh, I made a mistake. So it's 3 numbers and there 5 numbers and then just one. IBN is valid because the computer with the original because these 2 numbers match. The computer, which is computer doing this way, and yeah. Well, what I need to do is take off this part over here. We don't need this. And what else? This is the set, right? Let's test it again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, and then and ISM is valid. Where is this one coming from? It's coming from another system data. Oh, this here. Okay guys, this is the final code for this problem, so I'll see you next time with another problem.